Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to UMG Dallas Day number 2 here. Kicking off in Faze, off to a great start, 1-0 after Clayster dropping 52 kills in that map. Also, massive shout out to Merc on Twitter, letting us know Aqua as well dropped 52 on a retreat also. So that seems to be the kill total, highest here that we've seen at UMG. But going into map number 2, we can actually get it underway. It's going to be a Search and Destroy recovery, Fox. What are your thoughts on that?
Search and Destroy recovery finally seeing its way back into our rotation. I'm actually going to get it started up here now. We actually saw it taken out for Drift S&D for a while there. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was removed.
I'm not a fan of Drift Search.
You're not a fan of Drift Search and Destroy. Well, Recovery S&D has found its way back into our rotation along with some other DLC maps that we're actually not going to be playing this weekend. But Recovery S&D was actually a bit of a fan favorite. People did like this and were a little upset to see it gone.
Yeah.
So it's great that we're, the feedback was received, and we're seeing it back again.
Yeah, I'm glad to see this one back. It's a very, very aggressive map. You're going to see very quick rounds as well. I feel like if you look at Advanced Warfare at the very beginning of the game, it had some of the most legendary moments. Like you think of Sensor, that final round of Columbus, had an epic clutch here. I'm honestly a big, big fan of this map. I know some people necessarily don't really like it. Curious to see what Faze are going to bring straight out the bat. Have to watch Attach, to be honest with you. His sniping thus far has been absolutely dominant. Of course, players on main stage are going to be playing with the updated game, so sniper rifles
are buffed.
Are buffed, yeah. Pistols,
slightly.
Well, Moors is buff. It basically just creates a little bit more consistency. Anything from the waist up isn't going to get you an annoying hit marker like it previously did. And, of course, pistols receiving a little bit of a buff as well, so you can actually defend yourself now as players always opting not to run any overkill.
Yes, just to say that the two Faze players do fall. That is Zuma and Enable. Attach is going to get the first blood for Faze. Trying to go for the second kill, but the player is going to escape towards bottom jungle. Attach still smelling blood, trying to hunt this player down with the PDW. Such a scary, difficult weapon to use, and that's the exact reason why right there.
Oh, Clayster actually behind enemy lines, essentially with that one player. Unfortunately, not able to clean up the... Oh, no way. No way.
Please do it.
Oh, my God. Clayster just...
Faze won that round 2v4. They just clutched it up 2v4 right here.
Clay had a little bit of a... I don't want to say a misplay at the beginning, but you thought he was going to kill the player and then didn't. Then just double jumped up.
To come back to get 3 kills in a row.
Enable's just sat in the booth just laughing. He's like, I don't know how you did that, but you did. Thank you very much. 1-0 up.
Yeah, you should have seen Mutiny take that. Getting the first 2 kills, there's no excuse to let Clayster. I was going to say a player like Clayster, but anyone.
Especially in Search and Destroy, right? You're 1-0 down in the series. Search and Destroy can often be that kind of swing game type. You see a lot of the up-and-coming players, your semi-pros, your amateurs that are very, very talented at Search and Destroy, and going up against a team like Faze, this is one of those maps that realistically you need to have a good chance of taking.
And here it is, Clayster getting so aggressive on Satellite here. You got to wonder where the rest of his team is at, that he can make such confident plays, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get his first kill. 1 player left in Satellite with the bomb. That is Halley. He's going to fall. Another round going to Faze.
Yeah, neglect. Absolutely nothing he could do in that situation. I mean,
trapped, really.
He has everyone from Faze running at him. He managed to outshoot Clay. All of a sudden, Zuma just flies on in there. He's at 3-1, and we talk about Zuma and Zuma flanks in Search and Destroy a lot. This is one of those maps I feel he just thrives on. It's so fast-paced. He loves it. What's great is I actually spoke to Attach yesterday, and he said when he was previously playing on the Denial squad, the World Championship Denial squad, he didn't really enjoy playing Search and Destroy with that team so much because he had to be that player who made the play. He was always that intro player.
Yeah.
But playing with Faze now, he loves it because Zuma, he thrives in that role. So Attach can really just kind of trade those kills and basically follow Zuma. It's something he loves doing.
Yeah, and then we see Attach really the star player when it comes to sniping on this team.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
I think it was a Riot S&D yesterday where he got 5 snipes in one game, and a lot of them were first bloods alongside Zuma getting a couple first bloods to his name himself. So definitely impressive from this squad.
This 3 versus 3 situation, Attach going to be on your screens. Has his sniper rifle out. And I just have a feeling he's going to hit something absolutely dirty. Player up top 3, unfortunately, didn't see the player, just jumped straight past him. So 2 versus 2. Enable and Zuma both alive. Zuma sitting at 4-1 on a 4 streak. Enable on your screens, though, because he's going to be the player most likely to have a gunfight. Unfortunately, unable to clean up the kill. Bomb will be being planted as well. That's going to go down. Enable still looking to see if he can spot any of the Mutiny players. And I think it's actually going to be Zuma now, who may have to pick up a couple of kills here.
Yeah, Zuma is going to be traded here soon.
Oh
unless
God,
he
so
free-fires, completely read
so
that play
good.
like a book. Easy drop shot, hip fire. Zuma is going to win the third round in a row for Faze. Mutiny's got to answer back here soon. It's looking impossible.
I mean, he picks up the first kill there on Reviction. You have Lyric. He knows exactly where Zuma is going to be. You expect him to trade that kill.
Yeah.
But just can't. Zuma just so talented. Hits him with a drop shot. Faze 3-0 lead. Fox, in your opinion, what do Mutiny need to do a little bit differently here to try and pick up that first round?
You know, it's looking like these players on Faze just have better communication. They're able to just get straight, just hit their lanes with no problem. We saw Clayster ran straight down A Street, being completely uncontested. Maybe they're just not watching their lanes as well as they should. Not sure what it was, but Clayster maybe got either overly aggressive just on purpose on his own, or he got some good communication, just hit that route with no problem, but no one even challenged him. No one was looking.
Oh, Clay just got hit with the movement. That was sick from Lyric. But unfortunately, he's going to have 3 more plays to try and shut down. It's going to be pretty tough. And he walks over towards mid street. And you can just see he was basically triangulated right there by Faze players. They were all around him, surround him. Faze cruised to a 4-0 lead here in Search and Destroy recovery. This is looking as if it's going to be over almost as quickly as it began.
Zuma is on a 7-kill streak. Died first round right off the bat, and he's got 7 kills in a row.
Right?
He plays a little bit of Call of Duty, right?
He's been known to dabble here and there. But 4-0, I mean, I feel we may as well watch Zuma at 7-1. On the attacking side, we'll see exactly what he's going to do. No mute for him, just going to be rocking that overclock class. Again, you expect to see that from a player like Zuma. There's the first pick mid, but unable to connect with that one. And finally seeing a little bit of a bounce back here.
Let's go with one of the Mutiny players. I want to see what's going on with them. They lost in the first situation where they got when they got the first blood and everything. I want to see if they can learn from their mistakes and not let that happen this time. There is going to be a player just around the corner. That's going to be Howie that drops him. Just one player left. That's Enable left in a 1 versus 3 against Mutiny. Can he clutch it up like Clay did?
No way. He's somehow, he's dashed into a wall, but he's still alive, finally falls. I mean, he gave himself a little bit of a lifeline there, but unfortunately was unable to escape the bomb site building. Lyric's going to be picking up that defuse, and Mutiny going to get their first round here in Search and Destroy.
All right, Mutiny finally getting their first round there. They were able to take advantage of their first blood, which is statistically at least 70% of the time on each map you see that when a team gets the first blood, they win the round, right? So it's pretty odd to see that they just lost that first. Was it the second one? No, it was the very first round of the game.
Yeah,
very
they
first round of the game.
And
it was so miserably too, because Clay got that dirty 2-piece. We didn't even get to see the first kill.
It's now over on Neglect's screen. After picking up that defuse last round, we'll start off on board with him as Mutiny on the attacking side. In fact, there could potentially be a gunfight. Oh my lord, you can see how close Lyric is right now to Clay.
He's just waiting for it to happen. He knows it's going to happen soon.
Peek around the corner. There it is.
All right.
Nice play.
Lyric come out on top, getting the first blood from Mutiny. I'm interested to see if we can actually see a bomb plant happen from this team.
Well, it's going to be Demise who has that bomb. Currently sitting at 1 and 5. Crawls up towards that bomb site.
I want to activate that trophy.
I mean, Neglect has picked up a kill there. He has been traded by Attach, so 3v2 situation. Bomb goes down and, kind of props it to Demise. Turns around, picks up the kill on Zuma. That forces Attach now into 1 versus 3. He has a ball in hand. There's one. Can he find the second? Yes, he can. No, not able to pick up the kill, though. That was unfortunate. Demise cleaning up Attach.
Yep, Attach not able to finish the job right there. Left in a tough situation. The 1 versus 3 did get the first kill. Looked convincing at first as he started lining up his second shot, but the head glitch coming out of Demise right here is going to put him over top of Attach.
Nice plays coming from Mutiny, winning back-to-back rounds. Curious to see if they can string together that third round and bring themselves back into this, because at the beginning, this looked as if it was going to be a complete Faze whitewash, folks.
It looked exactly like that. They were playing so confidently, so aggressively. Usually when you see teams really hit lanes like that, just so reckless, that's a sign of we're confident, this is our map, we're going to take it. But Clay pushing up towards A Street here alongside the bomb carrier. He's going to be the escort. And 2 players not really in any range to make something happen unless they can hit a nice grenade.
Oh, Enable trying to get that bomb down. He's going to fall. And oh, wow, just as quickly as that. Attach up in the 1v4. And that's so much better from Mutiny. Learning from the mistakes in the early rounds, like you mentioned, folks. Now aggressively hitting things, get that first blood, and push through the bomb site. Faze are going to be there. Just push through. Play with confidence. It's a massive difference now between that first round and first, second, third, and fourth round where they were losing everything to now stringing together 3 rounds back to back.
Just as I was saying it, I was like, no one's in range to do anything. They were all sitting back. Just as I said that they all started to make moves and get closer to the bomb site and collapse on this Faze roster. They gave them way too much, free roam to do what they wanted with that bomb site, and then they punished them for it. Well, they came back and made up for their mistake, rather.
Now, Neglect on your screens. He's going to be carrying that bomb. And he's going to try and get that bomb down as well. Needs to be careful because I believe it's actually going to be Attach who was... In fact, no, it wasn't Attach. Who was that? Was it Clayster? Clayster spotted the sniper rifle and he gets that hit marker. Unfortunately, shooting through that metal sheet, essentially unable to clean up the kill. And Faze needs to be careful here. They're about to lose 4 rounds back to back.
Yeah, just when it was looking impossible, Mutiny's really coming to life here. 3 versus 2 situation, though, so they have to clutch it up here. We're going to see Hallie. That is Neglect, waiting for the flank. He knew it was coming, but he still couldn't come out on top. Clay's is going to shut him down. Now it's Hook, who is Reviction is actually going to fall, and Faze is going to take their 5th round.
Yep. Now just puts them at map point. One more round, and Faze will pick up the win as placed her. I wonder if you could make that jump.
I don't think you can. I think that's just barely, like, you can
You
just
think?
barely make it. That little ledge right there, you can definitely
that
just barely
little-
make it, but it's going to be tough. It's like,
Yeah,
it looks like a
small
difficult jump.
spots.
You could hit it. It'd just be really difficult and probably not worthwhile most of the time. You know?
Yeah, probably. Still, pretty cool.
Oh, it looks cool. So
It looks
I'm a
pretty
fan.
badass. We'll have a look at Zoomer on your screen now. Going to be carrying the bomb for Faze. As we said, just one round away from victory here. Cleans up the first blood. Now looking
Oh,
for more.
look at Zuma running through their spawn with the bomb, though, Benson.
Oh, it's Zoomer, man. He's just going to do what he wants, and most of the time it's going to work. And that is going to leave Demise in a 1 versus 3 situation for this Mutiny squad. And this really should be Faze's round. He's kind of predicted the rotation over towards B pretty nicely. But now the question is, can he actually pick up any of these kills?
Yeah, he's going to have to have to wait patient here, listen for footsteps, and Exo Boost. He's going to stop one player, but he's going to fall. Faze is not going to choke that 3 versus 1 scenario. So, guys, we're going to see Faze take map number 2 as well. 6-3 over Mutiny.
Yep. Pretty convincing start. Mutiny managed to get a little bit of momentum throughout the kind of mid of that map, but unfortunately for them, Faze closed it out. 2-0 lead. Up next, we're going to be heading over to a comeback uplink, Fox. I think this really is where we're going to see Faze kind of close out this series.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty convincing from these first 2 maps. When they heat up, they just keep going. I mean, we saw first round Clayster hit that 3-kill streak. We saw Zuma go on a 7-kill streak after dying first round. And even then, we saw at the very end of the retreat hardpoint, Clayster just decided to go on a Merciless and get a 50 bomb. So once these players get fired up, he just flipped the switch and he did it. So guys, comeback uplink coming up next after this commercial break. We'll see you soon.